is good? So story number 1. Hi, mis amores. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back to my returning subbies. Okay, my fellow fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters, who are just people who take very good care of what God has given us via the divine feminine spirit. Okay, I am indeed Siani. Oh, that's confirmation that this message is ready to start. It's ready to pop. You're ready to pop, okay? Your spirit team is ready, okay? As my laptop turns on. So, yes, I'm indeed Siani, and this is indeed my world as much as it is yours. I also go by Lil Painting and your fairy godmother, okay? Go stream my music, check out my social platforms, etc., etc. Okay, let's get into this. So you may want to take a seat. If you're about to go take your nightly shower or do whatever little self-care routine you got, okay? I don't judge. Sometimes we skip a day. But I suggest that you do whatever it is that you want to do. Oops. Look at that. Whatever it is that you want to do before you listen to this reading and get comfy and get cozy, because these blessings that are coming in are about to tuck you into sleep. Okay, they're about to tuck you into a feeling of cloud 9. I'm hearing, okay, cloud 9. So I'm freestyling this video. We're just gonna go off the topic, which is what blessings have you manifested now, okay? But it's giving main character energy. Okay? So how have you manifested these blessings? Let's get into it. So we have the Hermit and the 6 of Pentacles. So if this is your message, you have went within, and I'm sure it is, okay? You will always know if it's your message, and if you just know, you'll know, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Always trust your spirit team. I give high vibrational messages, okay, for those who do the inner work. So trust that you are doing that inner work, something about that. Your spirit team wants me to tell you that you have been doing the inner work. You may have dealt with a lot of self-doubt, like you never had a voice, okay? So what you did is you went within here with the Hermit and the 6 of Pentacles. Hold on, let me turn off the heat. I'm doing a lot in this reading. I usually don't do that, okay? I usually don't. So you've been doing a lot. This is how you've been manifesting as well. So you've been not only doing a lot internally, but externally as well. And this allowed you to balance your feminine and masculine energies, okay? So we have the Hermit and the 6 of Pentacles, right? Now, let's get into what blessings do you have? What is this? What is this new life going to be like? You know what I mean? What's this new life going to be like? So we have the Page of Wands and the 3 of Swords. It's like you're going to be able to stand joyfully with your curiosity intact and innocent and like I said, joy in the places where that used to break you. Literally. Holy Spirit, I ask that this message reaches the souls that it needs to reach. Amen. And so it is, okay? Wow, period. We have the Judgment, the Empress, and the 9 of Pentacles. Girl, you are about to be living so, talk about the soft life. Okay? And you could be a masculine listening to this. Take it how it resonates. But the blessing that's coming into your life is going to allow you to breathe in the areas where you couldn't. I keep getting that. So whatever it is that you're really wanting, because I'm getting that you really want something. And it's like gonna quench your thirst. Like something, even like this peach. This peach looks like I bite into it and it's gonna quench my thirst. Okay? So something about that. Here I am getting with the Judgment, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like it's time for you to reap your reward because you've been doing so much of this inner work and outer work. It's like you're literally in perfect timing. So if you had been dealing with any questioning of like, am I on the right path, yada, 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 then take this as your sign that you are, and never forget it, because not only are you on time, but one thing about it, and two things for sure, your spirit team is always going to make sure that, you know, you're taken care of, okay? And everything gets fulfilled. You don't ever have to worry, because one thing about it, two things for sure, your light comes from within. You don't need anything externally to validate your existence, to validate your light. Amen. You got me preaching up in here. So story number 1. Okay, we have Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You're going to get emotional abundance, healing. I'm getting a bigger space as well, like a space where you feel like you can overflow and there's still more space. So maybe even a really large house. Okay? And the King of Pentacles, that's what I'm getting. Like, it's money as well. So I wouldn't be surprised that, you know, you get a massive upgrade in your home, in your living space. Okay? I'm hearing you're going to luck out. You're going to luck out. Yes, with the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, it's like you're getting ready to literally be elevated. Supernaturally elevated by what it is you're already doing. Because you know that whatever it is that you're doing, if you just keep on doing it, and if you just get enough exposure, like, you can get really big. And that's happening for you. And that is so divinely protected. Please know. Please don't even worry, because I'm getting that you've dealt with a lot of sabotage. But where that sabotage, you learn something about it that you learned about love. And love taught you that sometimes we do sabotage the things that we love, but that doesn't mean you don't love them. But it also means that there's healing, because sometimes we sabotage our own self. And when we're able to see that, we're able to see how we sabotage people around us. And that's even harder to trust and heal, because you don't know if a person will ever betray you again. But once you trust yourself that, hey, sometimes I do wrong by my, you know, to myself, but I still love myself and I'm going to heal. But I know I'm not going to tolerate, you know, I'm going to have boundaries. There's certain things that are unacceptable. That's how you're unafraid to rebel. You have a trust within yourself, so that you have a trust outside of yourself, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Because sometimes doing a good thing feels like we're rebelling. And that's the thing about rebellion. Yes, you got me up here talking like I got a podcast. Some of you are definitely going to be having your own podcast, because your energy is very conversational. You're going to be sharing your story, Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a part of your blessings that you have manifested. This is part of your blessings. Like, the way you're going to be supernaturally elevated is through your voice. It's through your energy. You may not have a typical job, or you're called to have a very unique job. Something that, like, you work for yourself, or you have very flexible hours. Okay? Yeah. All right. Let's keep going, Spirit. So we have what is this? The 3 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You're going to have a lot of investors, people who care for you. You're going to have a literal team. Yeah, you're going to have a literal team of people that you truly trust. And that, you know, you have... It's not only that. It's just that you're going to feel supported. You know, you're going to have a team, of course, like that one topic of trust, which I think is really important in your story. Yeah, the Justice card and the Hangman. You learn that, yeah, faith goes beyond understanding. So sometimes, we have to trust. That's the substance of all life. You can't get like 99%, 99.9% of every atom, which atoms make up matter, is space. So everything is really a projection, like literally. So energy fills that space. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? You've been filling this space all this time. Yeah, my throat chakra is like acting up, but it felt like there was like electricity in my throat. It was really cool. So 11/11, as I'm saying that, period, on the freaking timestamp, period. So yes, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. The Chariot, you're going forward. There's a lot of elevation. Like literally, I'm seeing you like timeline jump. Like get ready for this timeline jump. Okay, you probably already have been in preparation without even knowing it for this timeline jump. Okay. Let's see. The Hierophant, the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Swords really wanted to come out because it was on the bottom of the deck before. Period. With coming out with the King of Swords and the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. It's like what's coming in for you is really going to soothe all of your obstacles. Like any obstacle you can think of, I want you to write it down and realize and look at it and visualize your spirit team cutting it down. Like those obstacles are no longer going to be there. Like name them. Like if whatever you want, like if you need that new house, you want a new house, not even need it. You just want it. You want a new house. You want to move. You want to have kids. You maybe you don't want to have kids, say what you don't want and what you do want. And spirit is going to make sure that happens. And you've probably always had but it was blurry. Spirit wants you to re-look at what it is you want and what you don't want to get ready for this ascension that's coming in. I'm getting in the next 2 weeks. You're going through a massive upgrade. Yeah, you're going through a massive upgrade. Massive. You don't even know. You really might be moving to a new place because I'm hearing like, bruv. Like I'm hearing like, you don't even know, bruv. Like, I don't know why I heard it like that. That's like really not a good attempt at a British accent. I could definitely do better, but it is late right now, so not doing that. But yeah, like even in your own country, like how different areas have different dialects, so it's giving that. So if you wanted to live like in a different state, it's happening. It's definitely happening, and like the space is so cozy. Soul story number 1, like it is really so cozy. It really is. Okay, I want you to know that. So that's what I have for you, soul story number 1. Yeah, feel free to comment down below. I love to read y'all's comments. Tap that post notification and everything so that you're notified when I post. And yeah, guys, also booking a personal reading with me got way easier and more affordable. You can book a personal reading with me. All information to do so is linked in my bio, okay? In my link tree. So yeah. Feel free to watch any other video or any other soul story. Bye. What is good, soul story number 2? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back to my returning subbies. Okay, my fellow fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters. Okay, I am indeed Siani, aka Lil Painting. And this is my world as much as it is yours. I am an artist and healer, okay? And all booking information is down below. All right, let's get into your reading soul story number 2. So I'm getting that your story is hella juicy. Okay, something about you is hella juicy. Okay, you may have nice tatas or nice booty. You got cute toes, something in your eyes, something your hair, something. Okay. Take it how it resonates, feminine or masculine, okay? But you got that it factor, like that juice. You got the sauce, okay? So, how did you manifest these blessings? Let's get into it. That is the first topic we're going to be exploring today. How did you manifest these blessings? So we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So you manifested these blessings by never giving up. You never give up, and that's that oomph that you have. Like, you're literally unstoppable. Like, even if you're at your worst, which I'm getting you've been at your worst before, you still make it look easy. Like, you make it look easy. Soul story number 2. Okay, we have the Empress. Yes, the Empress came out so far for all of the piles. That is so beautiful. The Empress is making her appearance with the strength. Come on now. That's like literally a really great sign. So how did you manifest these blessings? Literal confirmation. The Empress and strength. You kept your boundaries together. You never let anyone really cross the line. Like, your boundaries were put to the test. Your strength was put to the test. Everything about you was put to the test. For some reason, people want to test you, probably because you're so juicy. I'm telling you, people, for some reason, they want to touch, they want to poke, they want to see what's up. They want to get a reaction from you for some reason. And you always stood 10 toes. Like, you never faltered. Even if you did for a little bit, like, literally, that's human. You know what I mean? Like, you're those people that are, like, superhuman. You give superhuman, okay? So, story number 2, yes. Okay, so let's get into what are you manifesting? What is coming in next for you? So, story number 3. King of Cups, the Chariot, the Emperor. Ooh, you have a masculine coming in. That's for some of y'all, okay? For sure. Take it how it resonates. For those who are open for love, like, you're going to have a lot of options. That's what's coming up next. Like, you're going to open yourself up for love. Now, this could even be within a relationship. Like, maybe you've just been, having more time alone and, like, just going within more. And there's going to be a renewal in this relationship. King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Emperor. Whoever this is really, really is into you. I mean, you're all they think about. You're their center of their universe, literally. They want to do good by you. With the 3 of Swords, and they want to heal anything that is within you, that, like, they want to meet your needs. They want to meet your needs is what I'm getting here. They want to meet your needs. And for some of y'all who this is a person that you were already in a connection with, if there was any misunderstandings, they want to rectify that. Okay? And it's interesting I said that specific word. So they definitely want to get spicy with you, okay? Something else wants to get rectified. Oh my God. So story number 2, put a fire emoji down below if you're resonating with this. That's so fucking fire. That's funny. Okay, I see y'all. Get ready. Okay, that's all I'm saying for whoever this is, because he ready to lay it down on you. Oh my God, yeah, it's the Judgment. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to put 18 plus. I'm definitely putting 18 plus on this. Yeah, 18 plus. This is the 18 plus message. He's ready to pick you up. Yeah. Okay. And we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. This is getting nutty. Okay. Somebody wants to pin you up in multiple ways. Okay. They want to pin you up, pin you down. And they want, and vice versa too. But they definitely want to, whoever this is, got heavy masculine energy. And I'm getting you're definitely feminine. Whoever, you could even be a masculine, but your counterpart, whoever, either you know this person or they're coming in, has a lot of masculine energy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally natural if you're a masculine. Okay, even and of course LGBTQ, you know. But I'm saying for the straights, a masculine woman is pretty hot. Okay, an Aries woman, child. I have Aries. Aries is my moon sign, and I love it. Okay, Aries women or masculine women, for those who it resonates with, okay, are like fire sign women. So imagine someone who's spicy, someone who's unapologetic to speak their mind, somebody who has a lot of sex appeal. That's a fire sign, which embodies the masculine properties of life. So any fire sign, anyone born in those months, Leo, Sag, and Aries. But anyway, yeah, lots of fire coming into your life. Like, I'm seeing you going on a lot of dates. Oh, Ace of Wands. I literally pull the Ace of Wands. Are you serious? I'm telling you, many people want to give you that wand. Okay, so whoever you are, like, just, you know that you're coming into a season of where you're just going to be looking extra glowed up for some reason, and a lot of people are going to be on you. Okay, so if you don't want that, just be aware and don't be surprised, like, why are all these people, yep, see how hard the cards fell to the floor? Like, people are going to be like, something about it. You're coming out of, where are you coming out of? Let's see, where are you coming out of? Okay, sorry, I just needed to type something. Maybe working. Maybe you've been working a lot. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. You definitely been working a lot. Yeah, and the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck and the 10 of Cups. So you've been like internally focused and really focused on your future, your 10 of Cups, your ultimate fulfillment. You've been in your business bag with the 9 of Pentacles, your career bag, and really getting rid of like loose ends with the 10 of Wands. Like putting the finishing pieces together. Yeah, so whenever you pop out, I'm getting rebrand. Like, you may even be rebranding, or you may be dropping something. You're just popping back out on the scene is what I'm hearing. So story number 2. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I'm gonna need y'all to drop them fire signs down below. Oh my god. So let's see. What else? What other blessings does my beautiful soul story number 2 have coming their way? 2 of Cups, the Temperance, and the Magician. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Like, you're literally, what's coming up for you next is like relationship. Okay, it can even be friends as well. I'm not getting so much business partners because you guys been already so focused on business. I'm getting, this is more like fun, like letting loose energy. You guys are gonna be having so much fun. You're gonna be letting loose. Like, I'm getting like there's been 3 years where you guys just had your head down in the books, okay, or something like that, and like something has clicked or something has changed, or you've just been, putting together the pieces that literally it needed to take this much time for the reasons that only our spirit team knows, and we will one day know. But just to let you know, none of that time has been wasted. You're in perfect timing, and this is the next blessing that's coming your way, which is literally relief. Like, I remember starting off this reading talking about breath of fresh air. Like, you guys are gonna be able to like breathe, something about that. And like, I'm about to put my phone on the charger, so it's like you guys are gonna be able to charge up again for sure. So that's what I have for you. Soul story number 3. Soul story number 2. Feel free to check out, maybe you have a message in soul story number 3. Okay. Yeah, And booking a personal reading with me just got way easier and more affordable. Okay, I have partnered with psychicworld.com as a trusted psychic. Okay, oh my gosh. And guys, you're gonna be getting business deals off the wake up I'm getting, okay, because I needed to say that. But anyway, yes, you're doing really well. You're learning yourself and it's just going good. Sorry, I just needed to say that. But yeah, all that information to book with me is down below. Peace, love, and light. And remember, baby, you are made out of stardust and the stars shine bright. Okay? Peace, love, and light. Take care always. Bye. Soul story number 3. What is good, mis amores? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back to my returning stubbies. Okay, my fellow fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters, who are just people who take very good care of what God has given us via the divine feminine spirit. It's your fairy godmother, Siani, aka Lil Painting. Okay, I'm an artist and healer, and this is my world as much as it is yours. All of my social media and booking information is down below in the description box. Now let's get into the video. All right, so today's video is what blessings have you manifested? Okay, and this is going to be an 18 plus video, so if you're not 18, you should hop off this video. And yeah, okay, you probably can't relate to this stuff yet anyway. Not fully, okay? Check in a couple years, I'm sure you will. And you know what? And if you want to stay, shoot, learn. But don't be doing too much now. Anyway, so story number 3. What blessings have you manifested? So first we're going to get into how you manifested these things. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. But the Ace of Swords wanted to come out via me almost saying it. So it's like you manifested these blessings by, like, I'm hearing hard work. You literally put in blood, sweat, and tears. Grit. I'm hearing grit. You put in like you dotted your T's, even like that. Look, see, okay, you dotted your I's and crossed your T's. And you see how I had to redo it? You didn't matter how many times you had to file through it. You got it done. Okay? And it's crazy because before I even recorded this video, I started speaking and then I was like, oh wait, it's still like a couple seconds because I has like a countdown before it starts recording. So I'm like, pile number 3s, soul story number 3s, they definitely had to start up a couple times, and like I'm getting started from the bottom. Now we here. Okay, a lot of my Latins probably came to this video, especially with the avocado, because I'm getting Latin spirit, something about the Latin spirit. Or even if you're not, like, you've been listening to more Latin music or like learning about Latin culture, things like that, spending time in Latin spaces like Spanish restaurants or whatever. Okay, so let's see the blessings that are coming in. The 7 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. 333 can be very significant. 7, 3, and 7, those are very lucky numbers. So you're getting lucky. Something is working out in your favor. Yeah, we have that. And then I didn't even notice this card, the 8 of Swords in reverse. I usually don't even take reversals, only when my spirit team nudges me to take them. And I'm taking that reversal. Like, it's definitely giving 8 of Swords in reverse. It's definitely giving 8 of Swords in reverse. Like, you're free. You were held back for a long time, and you had to keep starting over. And now it's like everything is falling into place, not only for you, but for everybody around you. Like, everyone is able to benefit from whatever is happening in your life. Okay? something's happening in your life, and since you started from the bottom, you learned this shit backwards. I'm getting reverse engineer. Like, you reverse engineered this shit. You could even had struggled with some sort of disability or something that was genuinely holding you back. Like, it could have been even just been like a family cycle, you know, that wouldn't allow you to evolve, but you took the chance to break that cycle. That's what I'm getting. So we have the page of cups, the 10 of cups, yes, and the 7 of cups. It's like, yeah, you literally took the chance on your inner child. Like you said, you literally said, with this page of cups and the 10 of cups and the 7 of cups, you said, hey, I don't have to live the way my family lives. Like, that's not the only way of living. And that's when everything changed for you. Like, your options started opening up, and you were also able to heal. Yeah, the Death and the Hermit. Wow. You're still interesting. Soul story number 3. You're one of those people that are interesting because you took a chance on yourself. Like, you have a lot inside of you. You have a lot of, like, stories. You have a cool perspective because you're not like everybody else. You literally chose to get out of the programming. And it doesn't matter where you come from. You could be from anywhere. There's always a programming. There's always cultural, you know, tradition and things, you know, and they evolve with time, of course, within every culture, because we all affect each other globally. But it's just like, you are even more, let's say, traveled than a traveler. Do you understand what I mean? Because we are all travelers on this earth. Like, everyone is, you know, has a soul. I believe that. I believe that everybody has a soul. There's no such thing as a soulless. I don't believe that. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, my spirit team doesn't agree with that. Maybe I have to learn more. I don't know. But in terms of what I'm trying to say here, okay, if you can hear me, is that everything has a purpose. And everyone has a purpose. And it may not be understood at that time, but in the end of the day, everything works out for better. And that means redemption. That means healing. So something about that, like, you're really healing family ties and family. But yeah, I say that to say that everyone on earth is a traveler. We all have footprints. You know, we all have pasts. You know, we all have a yesterday. And those things make up our story. And those things are collected over time. You know, God sees all. And if you're watching my video, I'm sure that you understand that. Or you're interested in that concept of observing it. So everyone is a traveler, but you're like a traveler of the travelers. So, like, you're different. You're different. God can use you. You're going to do big things because God can use you. You're not stuck with the herd. And when I say God, I'm talking about the universe, you know, whatever, you know, you guys subscribe to. Of course, you know, I think we all collectively understand what I'm saying. I hope so. I hope so. Okay. And if not, feel free to comment down below and I will try to get back to you, you know. But yeah. Also, sometimes I can't get back to y'all because I'm still learning. One thing about your blessings that are coming in is that you have this very optimistic heart. You're very laid back. And that's why everything was allowed to unfold the way it did, because you never let go of your human instinct. You never let go of your human instinct. And I'm telling you, in today's world, it's pretty easy to get lost. So you always kept, you know, the simple things. You may have a lot of, like, Taurus in your chart or a lot of Venus placements, because you gravitate towards the soft life, luxury, joy, celebration, things like that. Yeah, the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. It's giving like powerful beauty for sure. So Wheel of Fortune is beautiful. What goes around comes around, and in that is beauty. In that is symmetry, union, reflection, like something that is perfect, something that is complete, something that is whole. Y'all, you guys got me spitting today. I've been very poetic tonight. Okay. Something about the time is relative, so you may want to look at the time and write it down. Search up the meaning of that number on your search engine. Something about that's significant. Yeah, the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Five of Cups. So I'm getting with soul story number 3 that your blessing that's coming in is you're going to be able to say, hey, I did that. Hey, that's me. Because I have here with the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Cups. It's giving I could exist in both realms of the material, make right decisions with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. So maybe the Queen of Cups too, of course, coming from a grounded place. You're not making these decisions without being emotionally regulated. No, you're coming from an emotionally regulated place. So I'm so happy that I said that. See how spirit just be making sure I say some things. It's like, no, you can't rest until the work is done. Anyway, the Ace of Pentacles and then the High Priestess, it's like you're working in tandem with spirit for sure. I don't even know what that means, but I think I said that word correctly. Or used that word correctly. So the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, look at that. Yeah, you've experienced a lot of lack. And the reason why this blessing is going to be so big is because your joy is coming back. I'm not getting so much that things are changing drastically for you, soul story number 3. I think things are actually going to be slowing down because you've been doing so much work. And you're going to sit back and see it all come in slowly. Like there's certain elements that still need to be puzzled, pieced together. And it's interesting because avocados, you split them and it's like they fit back together like a puzzle piece, like in the image right there, So yeah, there's still things to help your star develop and reach your north node, which if you don't know your north node, I highly suggest you look into that and you look into your birth chart, which is basically your astrological footprint. Like it tells you, not that it tells you, but it expresses your soul signature. So yeah, and nature influences us a lot energetically. So yeah, I definitely, if you're not already aware of your astrological placements, for some of y'all, I highly recommend looking into your birth chart. All you need is your birth time, your birth date, and when you were born. And you don't even need all of that to know some aspects of it. Like, even if you know the month, at least you know your sun sign, or the date and the month, you'll know your sun sign. But the more information you know, the more in detail you can get. But the North Node essentially is like where your soul is destined to go during this lifetime to fulfill, to alleviate karma, any karmic debt, and like your next soul lesson, which doesn't always have to be because something is wrong, but it's just like another badge, you feel me? Another quest. Like if you're playing a video game, another quest, you want to experience this and you want to experience that, you know what I mean? So never to be too dramatic. But yeah, so the star, I'm hearing that your blessings are gonna actually help you to keep joy at the center, because yes, you always kept humanity, like the touch of being human, and you never got too lost in the mix, but in that, you know, sometimes there's beauty in getting lost in the mix. So you're gonna get lost a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This blessing is kind of like a less like a something that people would call a tower moment, but it's a blessing in disguise. And it's gonna help you rise into your greatest. So and I'm getting, not to freak you out because you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? I'm getting that whatever this is, just to give you a little bit more information and not to leave you on like a huge cliffhanger like that, emotionally. What I'm picking up, what your spirit team is allowing me to know, is that whatever this is that's coming in for you, that's kind of like a puzzle piece, it's gonna help you enjoy your time more. So this is very necessary. Okay, maybe it's like you're gonna be able to finally quit your job. Okay, but maybe it's unexpected. You get let go of and actually start to enjoy it, and it's like the best thing that's ever happened to you. You know, or maybe you have a burnout moment and you crash out and you're like, you know what? I really need to take care of myself. I'm gonna take a break from work for a month and make this shit work. You know, that's what I'm getting, something like that. Okay, and I actually forgot to pull one of these affirmation cards for each soul story. So you're gonna get an affirmation card because I remembered. So you're gonna be able to start remembering things because you're not so busy. That's what I'm getting. Like your spirit team is going to be clearing out blocks. You may even resonate with soul story number 1 because I remember they had that theme, okay, of clearing out blocks. But yeah, nothing is too hard for me is your affirmation. So period. Yeah, there's definitely some work ahead, but I don't think that you are the type to be afraid or put off by work. You give me the perception of that you actually enjoy to work. It's fun for you, and you may indeed overwork yourself sometimes and expect too much from yourself and maybe from others. So that's why your spirit team is going to allow you some sort of blessing in disguise that's gonna open up some time and space for you. Okay, so remain grounded and know that you don't have to work for your worth. You are worth so much beyond your understanding without you even lifting a finger. Okay, so may the universe bless you. As always, kisses on your forehead. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Enjoy the rest of your day or your night. Okay, and remember, baby, the stars shine bright, so never, never, never dim your light. Okay, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, they just got easier and more affordable. Okay, all booking information is down below. I just partnered with psychicworld.com as one of their trusted psychics, so yeah, really exciting. Okay, all information is down below. Love you guys. Bye. She's meditating, guys. She's looking at the painting.